It's going to be brilliant. I haven't got any tobacco. Has anyone got any tobacco I can borrow?
Thousands of students across the country are struggling to cope with their finances. Ed Harris rents a small room above a betting shop in Ealing.
Well, I pay £750 a month for this room, which is a lot of money. I thought the PS2 was broken for a minute then. Can't afford to buy a new PS2. What have you done? I get about £2,000 every 3 months with my student loan, which doesn't cover the cost of this room. So I work as a kitchen porter near Kensington in a Thai restaurant, and all of my wages for that go sent directly to my mum, and she has a little savings account for rent, which still hasn't been enough, so I still need more money. And my TV is not working.
What have you done? Why isn't it working?
The shifts I work are 5 in the afternoon till 11 at night. So I don't really get to sleep until 5, 6 in the morning. And obviously with uni starting at 8 or 9, it can get in the way quite a lot. I tend to be really tired for uni, which isn't good.
Well, I guess we won't be doing that then.
Why have I only got 2 plug sockets in this room?
That's a good point.
What a rip-off.
Many students like Simon choose to remain at home with their parents during their studies to avoid paying high rent prices. However, Simon still struggles with his loan money and feels the student finance system is unfair.
I don't think the system is fair. No, I don't, because I know some people who get £1,000 or more. Literally, like, I get 2,000 in total. I know people who get 3 to 4, and they live at home as well. Or one of them maybe just has one mum like me, but for some reason they get more money than me. And I don't live in a special location. My mum earns less than 20 grand. I get most of the stuff like that, so how come people are getting more than me? Please don't look at my mom.
I do love to have Simon at home, because what you get from your student finance is not enough to live by yourself. It's quite expensive to live by yourself. That's what I told Simon. I love to have him at home. He's a little bit funny guy. Thanks God we do have a wonderful relationship.
The biggest problem is as a student, you want to go out, you want to have fun, but then you got your mom or whoever you're living with for 3 years nagging to you, telling you like you can't drink too much, don't smoke, still nagging, and then coming home and being a bit too, tight, trying to hold you down.
In the other hand, what I think the young people has to pay more attention how they spend their own money, because sometimes they do spend for things which they don't need.
Games, DVDs, all of these games here I bought since I've been at uni, which wasn't the wisest investment.
Like Simon, Michael lives at home with his mum but receives a much larger loan despite not having to pay any rent. Because of this, he lives comfortably and enjoys a life of luxuries that Simon cannot afford.
Yeah, actually no, I do actually find it probably one of, if not the best in the world, and that's not me overreacting, because compared to someone like America, they don't even give you loans, while here, they give you like a big loan, and then you get to like how you pay it back. It's like a fair way. You have to earn a certain amount before you pay back. They're not forcing it on you. So I actually find it really good, and it's easy. It's nothing. I don't find it hard, and yeah, I actually honestly think it's one of the best. So far, I've spent nearly all the $3 grand, and all because I've been going out buying things like for home, things like a PS4, TV, things like that, and I've been spending it all on myself. I spend some on travel and my contract, my phone contract, the gym, things like that, but mainly because I've spent most of it on myself, like for fun things.
This is my cupboard. Pasta, 10 chicken stock cubes, and heat, spice and shake chip spice. Cornerstone of every diet. I am a fan of how they remind you not to forget the chips. What if you can't afford chips? The fridge. Peri-peri sauce, 2 tubs of butter. I can't claim the cheese or the ketchup because they're not mine. The water's not even mine. How the other half live. This is Richard's fridge. It's just full of things. Yeah. Grass is always greener.
Giovanna is an international student who has chosen to study in the UK. She receives no maintenance loan, so has to cover all living costs herself.
I don't get maintenance loan because I'm not eligible for the maintenance loan, but I just get the normal student finance because I'm not resident in London over 3 years, so I can't get it. I got paid 200 a week and I just serve 100 for my rent and 100 for my stuff, so for social life. I learn everything from my spending mistakes because it's been quite difficult for me to budget my money all the weeks, and like in most time I used to spend all my money and then be at the end of the week without any money to pay my rent or my bills, and that's always a problem, but now I'm still learning.
This is what I've bought. I bought some of my favourite crisps. I'm not quite sure how much these are, but they're too expensive. I was also conned into buying a Kinder Bueno. As nice as these are, he told me to buy it to push the total cost above £5, so there wouldn't be a card charge. If I hadn't have bought the Kinder Bueno, the cost of my total objects purchased plus the card charge would have been cheaper anyway. So I should have just gone with the card charge and not spent money on a Kinder Bueno, really. But anyway, come on. Student finance, I think, is fair in how they give it to you, as in based on what your parents earn and where you live, blah, blah, blah. But I think the amount is just really underestimated. They've underestimated what we need.
I am not happy with the loan that I have. It's too little.
To be honest, I had work, but I quit it because I'd rather just focus on uni and have my own time, but just have my fun now and then work in the future.
I think the government should just make the university taxes a bit cheaper because they're really, really high.
Has anyone got any tobacco I can borrow? Thank you very much. Success.